Like the idea of like of being judged on like the kind of trash that you enjoy, or more specifically the kind of trash things that you would do in a game, they don't reflect on your personality. It's fantasy. It's a fucking It's like if I don't want to throw 100 orphans into an orphan crushing machine. But if you give me that option in a game, I can't click it fast enough.
Morbid curiosity would get me to click that option too, to be honest with you. If there was a game that was like, there's a cage with 1,000 orphans, and if you push the button, there's a machine down there that is specifically designed to
yeah.
Morbid curiosity is gonna make me be like, look, I can reload this save.
That too.
And then the game tells you will receive no mechanical benefit or money for this option. Are you sure you want to do it? And you're like, yes! Yes! I want to see the orphan crushing.
Jesus.
It's okay because they got no parents.
Oh. Jesus. That's what makes it okay.
Oh, shit.
Happy birthday, congratulations. Happy birthday with salutations. Happy birthday, may your sky stay blue. Happy birthday to
idea of like of being judged on like the kind of trash that you enjoy, or more specifically the kind of trash things that you would do in a game, they don't reflect on your personality. It's fantasy. It's a fucking It's like if I don't want to throw 100 orphans into an orphan crushing machine. But if you give me that option in a game, I can't click it fast enough.
Morbid curiosity would get me to click that option too, to be honest with you. If there was a game that was like, there's a cage with 1,000 orphans, and if you push the button, there's a machine down there that is specifically designed to
yeah.
Morbid curiosity is gonna make me be like, look, I can reload this save.
Too.
And then the game tells you you will receive no mechanical benefit or money for this option. Are you sure you want to do it? And you're like, yes! Yes! I want to see the orphan crushing!
Jesus.
It's okay because they got no parents!
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello. Well, hello. Hope you guys enjoyed the pre-show. So the things you heard, for the pre-show music. The first thing you heard was, and the last thing might as well be, Cult of Personality, done in a Super NES style format by Patricio Herrera. There's a reason for that, and it's wrestling related, so people who pay attention to wrestling, well, you guys probably already know. I also played a happy birthday song, but I'm waiting until the birthday boy shows up in chat or probably in voice. And I played an audio clip from a stream from Quiet Shy, and she had some people over there. One of them was Pat Boyvon from Pat Stares At, aka and Castle Super Beast, formerly from Super Best Friends, the little fat ginger guy who's angry all the time. And he was talking about how it's fun to play a Garb-Age video game character. Well, the clip is like 24 minutes long. If you type in Pat Loves Garb-Age on Google, you'll find it. But oh, Lance is here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I gotta play this. Just in case he hasn't heard it. Alright, well, still, stick around for this. Stick around for this. Stick around for this.
Happy birthday, congratulations. Happy birthday with salutations. Happy birthday, may your sky stay blue. Happy birthday to you.
And happy birthday, Lance. Go on, have your dinner, whatever. I realized that your birthday just coincided with my stream, and at the last minute I planned this. I hope you enjoyed that little bit. Yeah, it was Lance Kidna's birthday today. Hopefully he enjoyed it. The reason why I did everything twice was because I realized the volume was low, and that's because my sound mixer had Google almost to low levels, so that's why I did everything twice. Now, with that said, let's bring in Mr. Squiggy, in case he hasn't had a phone call from an asshole. But we're going to talk about a movie. We're going to talk about a movie I didn't expect to be good at all. I thought it was going to be shit until reviews came out, until the marketing was actually pretty good, and I saw some critics from sources I trust saying it's a good movie. Let's talk about Free Guy, but first let's bring Squiggleton here because he just saw it last night. Okay, so a cult of personality. I see Uranus in Tennessee. That's something Multifire made up.
I don't really know the lyrics of the song, so that sounds pretty correct to me. I have those moments where there's a lot of people sharing like fake lyrics to songs. Like, I recently read a Hallelujah that turned into like Lobster Claw Man, Lobster Claw Man. It was pretty entertaining.
I remember when my friend and I were into the Space Jam album, and we listened to the Monstars album. The best, yeah, the best album of all time. And we were listening.
I'm pretty sure they stopped making CDs after that. They said nope, that's done. And then vinyls became more popular. But it was kind of weird they stopped making all CDs after that movie came out.
Not gonna lie, I probably would pick up a Space Jam vinyl, even though I'm not a
vinyl
collector.
I need to see if that's available. I'm gonna look that up right now.
It probably is, because they sell vinyls at Walmarts right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, where were we?
Cult of Personality.
No, we're not.
You were talking about listening to the Space Jam album.
No. You saw Free Guy last night.
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite thing about it was, like, you don't see movies with that much attention to detail and that much shit going on in the background very often. I think my favorite part of the whole movie is, like, right in the very beginning, there's a dude, like, jumping into the wall, but, like, he's doing, like, a backwards long jump trying to clip through. And that part made me laugh my ass off.
Okay, I believe you. I've seen some weird backgrounds and Easter eggs. I mean, I've seen Guy use a Mega Buster in a particular.
Yeah, that part alone, I'm like, I was thinking, like, what is the copyright stuff for this movie? Because they pull out a lot of stuff that's, like, either ripped straight from a game or very, very much inspired by a game. Oh, Carnage, I'm so sorry.
That's a good point because the way Free City is built, it's basically GTA meets Fortnite, but it probably has
Yeah.
inspirations from all the other points. I mean, when I forget the female protagonist's name, when she got on that,
Molotov.
yeah, yeah, Molotov.
Molotov, Millie, whatever.
When she glided out of the heist mission, that was straight Breath of the Wild. Because
I
she
think-
got,
I
she
think
got
there might
away
be
with
something
that parachute. Yeah, yeah. There's little nods here. The point is, whoever was writing and directing this script actually knows what video games are.
Yes, that's what made me so happy. It was the fact that like the plot wasn't like there was the plot like wasn't like a lot of magical stuff going on. And I think one of my favorite points in the story was when they had like the magical they had like a magical erase button, but I was thinking, well, wait a minute, it actually shows how the code works, and that wouldn't do anything because it physically showed the code getting bigger and not like being a cached file. So like that's kind of neat that like somebody who knows a little like vague programming like I do could actually point out like, oh, okay, that actually holds water and it's not like an ass pull.
Okay, so to describe Free Guy, and it's a good combination. I believe Corey Coleman from Double Toasted made this, and yeah, it's believable. It's basically Wreck-It Ralph meets The Truman Show.
You know what? Yeah, that's very accurate.
Because it's about a banker who lives his life day to day. He's not aware he's in a video game, so all the crazy shit that happens in the background, all the police shootouts and the helicopter crashes and the robbings, that's just a fucking Tuesday to him.
Several robberies a day was my favorite thing. It's like, man, remember that robbery at 11 and that other robbery at 3 and that other one at 6?
Oh man, the one thing I like about some of these NPCs, because you start to feel bad for them. Like one of them doesn't know how to put his hands down because of that fucking robbery scene.
I kind of want to be a joke that his like model it does not have an animation to not have his hands down, because it kind of implied the game was shoddily designed, at least in parts.
That's the other thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the antagonist, Antoine, played by Taika Waititi. Oh my god. I looked at him.
On his coat, like that first coat he wears with like the jean material, that coat was really cool.
You mean the Assassin's Creed looking coat?
Oh, that was Visual K way more than Assassin's.
Well, it still reminded me of Assassin's Creed because I don't know much about the Visual K culture.
That was very, very much a Harajuku jacket. That was something he bought at like Yellow House or something. Like I've been to the store that sells shit like that.
But I look at him and I go, holy shit, you're everything that's wrong with game development today.
He was EA. The villain of the movie was EA.
I wouldn't be surprised if if the off chance they make a sequel and then in the background they mention that you have like a huge pile of sexual assault allegations against you.
That would be kind of great.
Yeah, he was that much of a fucking scumbag in that film.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Kind of an important thing. I feel we should break from this topic. Deepest condolences, Carnage. That really sucks, but yeah, it's.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your grandmother. How old was she?
Sounds like she would be pretty old if she that. Like again, if her suffering is over, then that's good. You have to remember her like for everything she did, like rather than how she was left time at peace.
I'm not gonna say who, out of respect for their privacy, but I had a friend whose grandmother passed away, and it was fucking hard on him, dude. Like, and the worst part is he deluded himself to thinking that she was gonna be just fine. And I was talking to another friend of mine going, no. We were both nodding our heads like, no. She's gonna die by this week. 92 years old. Okay, let's be honest. That's a record breaker. At least be happy that she was able to live that long. There are people who barely make it in their 50s nowadays, and in fact, I fear my generation won't survive long thanks to the bullshit that we went through.
I'm of the weird impression that so I remember I got in a discussion about this that it was going like, hey, like people going like, hey, millennials, get used to it. You're gonna be the ones running the shit. I'm like, I'm not sure. I think the boomers are going to hold on longer than our lifespan somehow, and we're gonna get skipped over the same that Gen X was.
Man, I fucking hate the boomers.
Yep, who doesn't?
I mean, it's kind of weird that I'm seeing Republicans criticize. Oh, I hate to get political here, but I'm sick and tired of seeing Republicans criticize Biden for being a senile old douche. Yet 4
When
years
all
ago,
of them are senile old douches.
Yet 4 years ago, you elected a senile old douche. Like pot kettle black with you fucks. Can we get somebody between their
John McCain was working in Senate while he had a brain tumor. What was he doing? Yeah, he had a brain tumor, right?
Yeah, I think he skipped an operation just to vote against Trump's healthcare killing bill.
Yeah, no, I think he voted for it because like even while he was dying, he still refused to bite back against the hand that feeds him. Kind of fucked up.
Well, granted, the 2008 election is probably the best election I've ever experienced in my lifetime.
That was a fun time.
Because if Obama lost, I probably wouldn't be as upset, but look who he was competing against.
I liked them both. That was the last election where I actually liked both candidates.
Now, every time...
Actually, scratch it. Romney's kind of weird, but I think he'd be like a nice guy to hang out with.
I don't know, man.
I feel kind of bad for him because he
tries
to be classy and he's surrounded by lunatics all day now.
Point is, I don't care what political party is. Can you get somebody in like their mid to late 30s to like their
That'd be awesome.
mid 50s? You can elect.
Can we have somebody in their mid 50s instead of their 70s or 80s?
Please?
Huh.
Alright, so anyways, back to Free Guy. That movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah. Actually, one more political thing. I would gladly elect every single character that shows up on the Your Fave as the President Twitter.
I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, it's just a shitpost thing. Like, oh god, what was her? What was her name? The biker girl. Yeah, the gang girl from 13 Sentinels. She's the image. Yeah, the profile image. Yeah, for the red.
I'm blanking on her name. Hang on a second. Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
Oh, I know it. I know it. I just remember.
I'm gonna fucking do the I'm gonna do the inner thoughts thing.
Okay. Yakisoba-pan. That girl. Hot guy. BJ. Okay, going on, like, the image that made me follow them was Kiryu Coco as president, and it was Coco behind the podium. Yes, I can't wait for the state of my vagina. He does a hair removal live for the American people. Plot, next regime. You still trying to remember her name?
Yuki Takamiya.
Yeah, Yuki Takamiya is president, and that's the admin's favorite image.
Oh, since we're talking about delinquent girls,
yep.
Want to talk about the new additions to River City Girls 2?
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind when they said, "Oh yeah, that's Marin." I'm like, "What?" Or Marion.
Yeah. So
what the hell?
Here are the two new. They teased that there were going to be two new playable characters in River City Girls 2. And they said one of them was a shopkeeper. No, Pat said one of them was a shopkeeper. I can't.
Yeah, no, he was wrong about that. That's not a shopkeeper in this game.
Well, anyways,
it just looks like one. This one with glowing eyes.
Here are the two characters. I'm going backwards because we're probably going to talk more about one of them.
Yeah.
The first one is Pruvi or Provi or Pruvie. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's spelled
Gender bent Wooly.
Vie. Well, I don't know if Wooly is actually in the art of kickboxing because this is her fighting style. She's from River City Ransom Underground on Steam, which I did play, and I do recognize her, and I was excited. The other character they announced was Marion from Double Dragon. Remember the damsel in distress who always gets punched in the gut and taken away?
If you punch her in the gut now, your hand is going to break.
Oh my god, it would be hilarious if they actually have a cutscene.
I hope that happens.
Like somebody punches them and then their knuckles break and their bones get exposed. I want to see that. Because
it's like, yeah, it worked out my abs first. Uppercut.
If you see the design of her, by the way, this is an example of taking a damsel in distress character and making her badass without.
Which I love. I love that trope so much.
Without.
In some cases.
Without putting a militant third wave bullshit feminist direction into it.
It's the thing that they remain their original character but are now capable.
Yeah.
Instead of just destroying their character because they go, no, they were feminine and therefore weak.
No, I was just thinking of the way Kevin Smith writes characters now, but anyway,
I don't know. I didn't watch any of his shit. I haven't watched any of his shit since Zack and Yuri, so.
I haven't seen anything since Clerks 2. But the thing I want to say is, like, yeah, you could take a damsel in distress and turn her into a badass without alienating the original audience. SNK did that decades ago with Yuri Sakazaki.
Yeah.
In the first Art of Fighting, she was kidnapped, and then the second game onwards, she became a badass karate artist of her own, and everyone remembers her as that over than, hey, yeah, she got kidnapped in the first game. Nobody probably even knows that about her, I bet.
I really, really wish that Resident Evil did that with Ashley. That new girl they brought into 6 is such a waste of a slot. She should have been Ashley.
You know what? You're probably right, because
I mean, they did that with Sherry!
Yeah, Sherry Bergen was pretty cool.
Yeah. She's got the cool parasite powers.
Point is, Marion looks hot. She looks like a less bulky Noi.
Yeah.
But she still looks, she has platinum blonde hair instead of the regular blonde for some
I'm a
reason.
big fan of platinum blonde hair.
Depends on the woman, but yeah, she looks cool. And I hope her move set is a giant homage to the Double Dragon franchise. I hope she actually has a move where she grabs somebody by their head or hair and just does knee attacks all the time.
That'd be great.
I'm hoping that she's just a giant Double Dragon homage all across the board.
Would it be actually, how the hell would that work? I want Bimmy and Jammy to be shopkeepers in the game. I love Bimmy and Jammy so much. They're like the horrible flawed clones of Billy and Jimmy from Neon.
If Skullmageddon got a job as a store clerk,
yeah, you got Skullmageddon. River City Girls one.
Man, I can't believe Skullmageddon is one of the most memorable Double Dragon antagonists, and he's just Skeletor. He's just a weeaboo Skeletor.
Yeah, hey, what if Skeletor was Kamen Rider? That's going to be our best character. Push him for SummerSlam.
But yeah, I retweeted this on Twitter, so you can find it there. By the way, I changed my Twitter pic.
Oh.
It's no longer the top nip cap. You know what it is?
I don't think so. I don't think I saw any of your tweets.
Take a look.
Okay.
My profile is twitter.com/darkscreen217.
Yep. Yep, that's fair. Yep. But the top nep is still in your banner.
True, I took a photo with that. It's a new top net hat, but still.
How would I never add a banner photo? I should do that. What's wrong with me?
I have my championship belt because I cherish it so much because I won an awesome tabletop wrestling match. Average Joe is going to fucking wait. What was Average Joe's? He's going to thigh master everyone into submission.
Fuck. I just grabbed a random photo I have saved to be my profile banner. It's that image from Gen 1 My Little Pony of the little girl crying while everything's on fire, and there's just a pony behind her smiling.
Yeah, I don't know the context of that either.
I never want to know the context of that, but I love that image so much.
But yeah, if you find my tweets and replies, you'll see the designs of Marion and Provy. Provy, it's weird. She's wearing like a spandex workout gear underneath her hoodie, which is something she didn't wear in the original game, but okay.
I think that would have had, yeah, that would have been a design aesthetic of the time.
And Marion, like I said, look at her abs.
Yeah.
Look at her
She's
abs.
daring you to punch her in the stomach and try to steal her again.
Again, if they're part of the story, I want to see a parody of that. Of like, I don't know.
I want that to happen in the opening. I want that to be the crux of the story. Is that someone tries to kidnap Marion and then breaks their hand and then they just kidnap somebody else and that's what the story or something like that.
No, it's just they break their hand and then it transitions into the fight there. It's like
yeah.
And
then the story kicks off properly. It's like, damn, yeah, it's like, damn, this happens like every other week. Someone tries to kidnap me. I think they learned by now.
Yeah, Double Dragon Neon even made fun of that. If you play single player just as Billy in that game, in that game, Billy comes out and goes, Marion? Oh man, not again. Which is a joke that Matt McMuscles made like years prior. I don't know if he was aware of that or not.
I think he was because both him and Pat were big into Double Dragon Neon. I think they did like a full Let's Play of it.
Matt and Wooly.
Oh, it was Pat and Wooly. Okay.
No, Matt and Wooly, not Pat.
Oh, Matt. So Matt definitely knew about it.
Yeah, not.
Okay, yeah, it was Matt and Wooly then.
Not the little short fat guy who's always wrong all the time.
The little short fat guy, the little short fat guy who. Well, wait, that doesn't narrow it down because Matt's wrong more than Pat. I think Pat just has has odd takes.
Matt is the guy with a lot of skeletons on his. Oh my god! I don't know if he ever.
A lot of skeletons a lot in his closet and on his profile.
I don't know if you ever heard of this '90s cartoon called G.I. Joe Extreme.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
So there was a reboot of G.I. Joe called G.I. Joe Extreme. The main villain wasn't Cobra Command. I think they were called Scar, and the person who runs the organization, I can't remember his name. It might be Scar or something. But you need to Google his design because it's just straight up Mac McMuscles' G.I. Joe fanfic character. Straight up. There's so many skeleton heads. I actually own the action figure of that character. Somebody gave it to me as a Christmas gift one day. Let me look it up.
I don't know what Yasuhime
I never seen Yasuhime.
I don't know what that is.
That's a sequel to Inuyasha.
Oh, okay. I don't care about it.
I liked Inuyasha.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, hey, it's kind of like Zelda. Oh, this is boring.
Wait, is that his fucking name? Iron Claw? Okay. I don't have images of him from the TV show, but I have images of the action figure I own. I'll just send it to you privately on,
I just found him. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, you're right.
Yeah, that is totally Mac McMuscles.
Most Matt McMuscle shit ever.
Skeleton face. There's a skull on his bandana, which is also a headband for some reason. His right shoulder has a skull-shaped shoulder pad.
That is the character. He hasn't done the Edgelords series in a while, but I think if he did another episode, it better have that guy in it.
But yeah, I used to own the toy of that character, and I'm not gonna lie, even to this day, I think that design is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, I love when they embrace it so much. And Alice, what are you talking about? Japanese say you voice actresses?
Huh? What?
Oh, whatever. I shall explain. Yeah, if I ask, but yeah, but no, I'm excited for River City Girls too. Hey, if you want me to like start a fight immediately, yeah, I love playing as garbage people in games, like the original River City Girls, who are delusional stalkers.
All right, man, get in the ring. Get in the
Okay,
ring,
we
we're gonna
going. We're fucking going.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree, dude. This is one of the cases where I did not like that because it made me just that uncomfortable and cringed. Like
I liked it because I love playing as scumbags in games, and I'm a big fan
I do
of.
too, but let me know at the beginning that you're playing as a scumbag.
No, it's a twist.
Fuck that, Ryan Johnson. No.
No, it's not. No, M. Night Shyamalan. Ryan Johnson would defy expectation. Well, this didn't defy expectation.
Shyamalan's twists are also just as stupid. Have you seen The Village? I mean, sweet Jesus.
No, Village sucks. I know.
Well,
Oh,
this is The Village of video games.
I think Donna was waiting for me to say that.
No. Thank God they actually patched a new ending if you were to get the secret.
I remember, and I don't like that ending because it's too conventional.
I don't care as long as it makes me feel good.
No, I don't like feeling good. Feeling good is cowardice.
No, I like to feel good after.
Make me feel like shit all the time. No, you have to earn the happy ending. Like, I felt like I earned it in 13 Sentinels. That was like, it blows my mind that game has a happy ending. It does not feel like that game like was going to have a happy ending.
Yeah, exactly. I like that moments too. Like every time I drop a game,
just by giving it a happy ending.
The original Invincible comic, you know, despite all the shit that happens in that series, there's actually a really good ass happy ending for Mark Grayson, and I'm hoping the TV series follows a similar formula.
I feel like it's going to. Like, yeah, I mean, they have the author working on it. I don't think the author would end it. I don't think the author's ever expressed any regret about the ending, so I think we're in good hands.
But he describes the animated series as like a second draft.
Yes, because he thinks there's a lot of pacing problems in the original, and from what I hear, there kind of is because there's a lot of like filler parts and stuff that he thought it got introduced too late. There's the fact that in order to get the whole story, you had to read a bunch of spin-off comics.
Oh, I hate that.
So he's like going, fuck that, there's not going to be spin-off shows, we're just going to put it all in the main show because we don't want you having to watch like 20 things. Which, as somebody who watches the MCU and still likes the MCU, I get it, and it does kind of suck feeling like you have to watch everything because Black Widow didn't need to exist. It should have been like a special for a TV show rather than a whole movie. And they shouldn't have delayed it for that long just to make it come out in theaters because it really
they shouldn't screwed Scarlett Johansson of her.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget that.
That said, my feelings on What If, I was the most excited for What If, and I'm kind of mixed right now. There's a lot of stuff I like, but there's I really hope that it's not just the same gimmick of what if this character was in this character's role and thus they're better at everything than they are.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the MCU still. Let's talk about let's see if the Black Adam movie's gonna be awesome.
That'd be good. Hey, maybe. I mean, that's the thing. Like, know what? I actually kind of get like Suicide Squad turned me around on DC movies. I'm like, keep making movies with this kind of tone, like Suicide Squad and Shazam, and I'm like, yeah, I might like it a bit more because Marvel is too consistent right now, and I just kind of I wish that they would be more risky, like that, and
I'm
go and
pretty
get extra
sure
weird.
The Black Adam movie is going to be pretty serious, which I'm okay with because it contrasts with Shazam.
Yeah, that makes sense.
After Black Adam, there's going to be a Shazam 2, which will be Shazam versus Black Adam. We've set both of these characters up, their backstories and everything, so we can actually spend more time of them fighting each other, and it'll be like a clash of tones, ideologies, etc., 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 and I'd be hyped for it. Now, here's my concern. Because of the pandemic, I hope that kid didn't age too fast.
Yeah, that's how. I am wondering what the hell is going on with Stranger Things. Like, it was like 3 years ago, the last season. I'm like, wow, that feels weird. These kids are gonna be like way past, like in high school by the time that series continues.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. River City Girls is not something I approve garbage of. If you want me to be garbage, A, give me the decision to be garbage, or B, establish that my character is garbage right away. Because
Okay, be garbage, like the example Pat did, FemC.
Yeah, oh my god, FemC from Persona.
FemC is a piece of shit, and she's way better than Makoto. Fucking sucks. Every character in Persona named Makoto is garbage. Is badly written garbage.
True. You remind me.
Blue-haired emo MC is awful. He's the worst Persona protagonist. Boy with earring is better. Tatsuya is a fucking weirdo, and he's also canonically gay, which is great.
But yeah,
he's a fucking weirdo.
Option to suggest your friend that she should sell photos of her in order to.
Sell lewd photos of herself to make money. Like, you can date a 10-year-old. You can you just can be a piece of shit.
Okay. I hated that a lot.
I hate that you can date a 10-year-old. It's so awful, but I love that it gives you that option. It's like, fuck you. Do whatever you want.
Oh, they doubled down in Persona Q.
I love it. It's so bad.
So the second dungeon is a love-themed dungeon, and you answer a series of questions when you get through certain segments, right?
Yeah.
So towards the end of the game, they'll pair you up with anyone else in any party member from 3 and 4. Now, if you're a man-child that likes to play video games and stuff like that, i.e. like us,
yeah,
don't answer those questions like that. Because you will be paired up with fucking Ken, and it sucks.
Fuck Ken! I hate Ken so much, too!
Yeah, also, fuck him. He got one of the coolest characters killed off.
Yeah, he did. He got one of the coolest characters killed off, and then he works with the best character in the game in Ultimax.
See, I like to think of it backwards. They say Ken and
Koromaru and Ken.
Yeah, Koromaru and Ken. That's what I want to see.
Even if grown-up Ken looks like Liam. But actually, that was my favorite thing. Was like, wow, you took my favorite character and my least favorite character from the game, and now they're working on a team. Okay, so so one of the characters in Persona 3 is Ken. He's a 10-year-old who has a persona, and if you play as the FemC, you can date him. If you play Persona Portable, it's just the dumbest option they give you.
There's no subtlety in innocence either. I remember when I didn't progress that far in Persona 3 Portable, and I don't think I ever will until they re-release it or until I can pirate it because my Vita sucks now. Yeah. Lost all my save data.
Yeah, oh, that sucks. I think the only major save data I ever lost.
This is why I hate Sony making their own fucking memory cards and SSDs. But anyways, when you first meet Ken, you have like 2 dialogue choices, and I'm not kidding. One of them is, "He's so hot."
Okay, I hope it's the second one, because the last option is always the canon answer for your character.
I only remember 2 options. That was the second one.
Oh yes, even better. So for those who don't know, it's generally accepted that in Persona, the final option in every like multiple choice question is the canon answer that your character would say. So that's why Yamakoto in 3 is this weird Yamakoto Minato, whatever his name is like this emo weirdo. FemC is like this crazy thug girl. You in Persona 4 is this deadpan, like, the deadpan weirdo.
Played by Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah, played by Johnny Young Bosch. And then and then Ren 5 is like,
because they didn't need one, but okay.
does Ren act like proper thug child in the anime, or they cowered out?
Okay, here's the thing. Remember, and that clip we were talking about where Pat talks about the teacher in Persona 5?
Yeah.
I selected that's the best part.
It is the best part,
Because,
and it's the correct answer.
all right, need more context for the audience. So, you have a confidant, which is your social link in Persona 5. One of them is a teacher who moonlights as a cleaning maid.
Yeah, generally the story is implying.
Whoa! There's more because I could segue into Jim Cornette.
What? How? Okay.
She works as a maid late at night, which is a sexual service kind of thing, because it turns out... Whoa! Turns out there's such a thing as topless maids in America, which I learned a week ago listening from Jim Cornette's podcast. And then this week on which I learned from the Jim Cornette Experience this week, he got an email from someone who was familiar with that profession.
Good.
But yeah, so yeah, your friend's like, dude, there's like a maid we can hire. Why don't we bring her in? It'd be weird and sexy. And then you're like, sure, whatever. And
The best option in that scene is I'm a
then
dad.
that happens, and it turns out it's your fucking teacher.
Your hot ass
Like,
teacher.
Your hot ass, tired, doesn't give a fuck teacher,
Yeah.
which is the best kind of person
God.
ever.
I fucking love Tired Eyes so much.
Well, anyways, you can
Damn.
build up your confidant link in that game, and etc., etc., etc. But there was a moment at the final max out link where it looks like you, a 17-year-old high schooler, is going to have a romantic connection with your 24-year-old teacher. And
Yeah.
she kind of goes against this, like, we can't do this. You're
See,
my
I'm-
teacher and I'm your student. Now, here's the thing. Here's my experience. I said, but that's the best part because I thought it was the funniest thing ever because I
It
didn't think at the time you could actually romance her.
Surprise!
So at the time, I was actually going with student council president because I know you and I don't see eye to eye, but god damn it, she's a biker chick who looks like a badass and she has breasts, spiked knuckles, whatever.
No, her design is fantastic. I just hate her personality.
But I said that to be funny, and then the game goes, all right, now you're gonna fuck your teacher now.
You're gonna fuck your teacher now.
And I just shrugged and went with it.
This is my life now. Guess I'm fucking my teacher. Okay, I just had a realization.
No, something better. That same night. Let's talk about our birthday boy, Lance. I know he's not around, but we'll bring it up anyways. Lance goes, you know, I want to romance my teacher, but the game doesn't allow you to. And I go, wait a minute. Yeah, it fucking does. He's like, what? If you said that was the best part. And he got so mad because he can't go back to that safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Time to start the game over.
Mm-hmm. The question is being why? Because if you want to be garbage, you want to do amoral things. Now, granted, I am not condoning real life student teacher relationships. In fact, that's kind of weird,
No.
gross, and disgusting.
It is fucked up. I would never recommend that, except in video games.
But when it
And
comes to hentai, anime, video games, etc., and the world of fantasy, yeah. Let me give you
go for
another.
it.
Let me give you another example. Have you ever played Conception 2?
Nope.
Okay, so the Conception series is interesting because it's a game where it's a dating sim where you create class warriors, aka babies, for your party. If you want to create a knight and that woman has a high strength skill, get ready to make some babies or whatever. Yeah, that game.
Eugenics Simulator. Got it.
So, one of the romance interests in the game happens to be a teacher.
Good.
The other thing I like about her, apart from the fact that she's voiced by Wendy Lee, is the fact that she's your generic friend's older sister.
Oh.
You know the generic friend, the guy who's all a little energetic. He's like, "Hey, dude, check out that girl." Remember that
Good.
cliche?
Good. I wish I could fuck his mom too. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking his sister, so
Good.
I wanted to romance her the most, and I did. And I haven't finished the game, though I have the backup save. Conception 2, it was okay. The game was too easy. That's the problem. But
Maybe
other
you're
garbage things. Let's talk about Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's
Trevor
an entire
Phillips
series
amazing?
based on being garbage.
Isn't Trevor amazing?
Trevor's great.
The funny thing is, I played that one mission where you have to torture that poor innocent Muslim American.
God.
And
I
I
don't know.
had
I
a lot of
I've only seen clips.
I had a lot of fun playing it. I didn't know everyone was getting offended at the time.
Everyone get GTA if they're like their mission statement is, hey, let's see how many people we can offend.
Good. Keep that mission statement.
Although I think a lot of their jokes are really stupid. Like, hey, the Statue of Liberty's Hillary Clinton. Isn't that hilarious? I'm like, not really.
No.
Kind of. You should have doubled down harder. Like, I think we had this conversation before, but I can't wait until the first video game puts in the lowest difficulty setting called Game Journalist.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody better do it and actually call it that. That would be amazing.
Somebody
And, like, beat
somebody call
for
it
you.
that, and just in case they get interviewed by GameSpot or whatever, say, why
This
do
for you.
Why do you bitch ass journalists hire people who aren't gamers to do gamer work? 'Cause
I hate
that's
all
what they're
movies.
doing.
Maybe a movie.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah. They hire people who can soapbox rather than people who can judge the merits of something.
Now, here's the thing. I don't consider myself a pro gamer. I'm not a top tier gamer or a tournament player. And if there's an easy mode in video games, most likely single player, I don't mind encouraging it because I too like to play games on easy difficulty just to relax and embrace the story. I'm glad Nocturne has that, because Nocturne on regular difficulty, fuck.
I think Nocturne's actually not that hard. I think the issue is that Shin Megami Tensei games have a problem where the opening 5 hours is the hardest part of the game, and then after that it's a cakewalk.
Well, you wouldn't know that because the first 5 hours are stomping you right in your testicles.
Hey, have you ever fought Matador? I mean, not Matador, no.
I had problems with Fornius in the original Nocturne on PS2.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, the first stage boss, I'm like, man,
because Minotaur is actually the hardest boss in SMT in my opinion. Holy shit, Minotaur.
Minotaur, Dante.
In-
By the way, is Dante in the HD remaster voiced by
Yes.
He is?
Yeah, voiced by Ruben Langdon. That was the reason I'm like, oh, I want to play with Raido because I really like Raido and I already played with Dante, but Ruben Langdon.
Speaking of, apparently a Raido Kuzunoha is going to be in SMT5.
Oh, wait, I don't think so. I think it's the guy who looks a lot like Raido. He doesn't have
Here's the thing. Raido Kuzunoha is a legacy thing.
Oh no, I know it's a legacy, but they're all named Raido Kuzunoha. And that guy's not named Raido Kuzunoha. He just looks like a Raido.
It's not the same Raido from the Devil Summoner games. I'm saying it's a Raido Kuzunoha.
But if you're a Raido, your name is Raido.
No, it's not.
No, that's what everyone else calls you. Like people, like
No,
close
not
friends.
everyone. Your fucking cat actually calls you by your real name whenever you get.
Yeah, but he's a talking cat. Nobody else can understand him.
Yeah, but the cat is someone you relate to the most.
Yeah, but I mean, like everyone else calls you Raido because you don't reveal your real name after you become a Raido.
Well, but still, Raido is a title.
Yeah, it is a title. Yes. If he's a Raido, that'd be really cool.
I'm not saying in SMT5 it's the same Raido Kuzunoha from Devil Summoner. I'm saying it's
No, I know what you're saying, but I don't think it is because I'm not sure they want to tie them together that close.
I don't know, man.
Because
I mean, keep in mind, SMT If is tied to the Persona franchise.
It is. But I don't think they want.
We went through that time. You know what?
Yeah, that was my favorite stream we ever did. There's an updated timeline. There's an updated timeline now. Great.
I mean, people call you Sir Squiggleton, but I'm pretty sure your cat Calliope goes, "Hey, Jason, give me food."
Yeah, yep.
All right, I guess now's a good time to talk about the other thing.
Okay.
What do you think of the High Life English Council so far?
I really like them all. My favorites are I really like Space Girl. She is amazing. I figured she was going to be high up there, but
because she has the dark skin.
Yeah, and she also
and Jupiter-sized titties.
Yeah, massive titties. Is the tallest one of the group.
Oh God!
And
God damn it!
What?
You know I love them big and tall too.
So here's actually the funny thing: the consistent height among them is pretty damn high. Like the nature girl is they're all like above 5'6", except for Bales, who's like a little bit taller than Gura, and then Mumi, who's like average height, but she's tiny compared to the rest of her gen. But technically, I suppose that Sana's the biggest because she has to wear a limiter or else she would crush the world.
Yeah. There's one stream I actually saw from start to finish.
Okay, which one was that?
I believe her name is Chronica?
A Coroni.
Crony.
Yeah, time girl. Damn them Bayonetta legs.
Well,
and them titties.
And that saber face.
Yeah, I like that she even said, "Yes, I know I have a saber face."
With fangs.
Yeah, the fangs are so. You know what? I like Bales a lot. The chaotic rat girl. She talks like Peacock from Skullgirls, and she has a better design than Gura automatically because she has bottom teeth.
Okay. When I heard her talk, which I was able to catch because I borrowed my bar's Wi-Fi, and it was around her time of the debut. I didn't sit through the whole stream. I just wanted to see how she talked or whatever.
Yeah.
Her voice,
I like her voice.
Was a hybrid of Gura and Ollie.
Yeah. She has a lot of Ollie energy. That was expected.
Good, because
she's chaos.
That was the thing I had a criticism about the earlier streams. Everyone is so meek and shy. Oh my God, Nature Girl. What's her name?
I don't think Sana. Okay, Nature Girl's meant to do that, but did you see her actually go Yandere?
is that when the lights went out? Where she said,
Yeah,
"Oh, you
yeah.
have to stay with me."
You're here with me forever.
No, I prefer the. No, I prefer the.
She's an
person-
ASMR streamer. What do you think? She's my least favorite, and I'll admit that.
Here's the thing. That particular VTuber is so Jeff bait. My friend Jeff, who likes some cute, aka Squeakball on Twitter. That is probably be his favorite.
I like ones that are adorkable or ones that are just who are just goblins.
Here's the
and
thing.
Sana, I like Sana's voice because she is pretty energetic.
Here's the thing about Crony. She said in her stream, "I don't want to rage in video games. I don't want to get stressed out or whatever." And considering that people were putting fan art of her and Amelia about her attacking Amelia, my ears just perked up. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be the gremlin. She's gonna be the gremlin.
No. It was obvious who the gremlin who was gonna be, and it was gonna be Rat.
Well, true, but she embraces a gremlin. Now we need a Hololive member who can wear a title belt.
we need a big muscular girl. Actually, you know what? That's accidentally. Oh God, what is her name? I feel stupid now. The PP Tenshi. Fuck, what is? I feel really dumb that I forgot her name. The little angel girl. Really close with Coco.
I don't know. Because I don't follow the rest of the Hololive outside of America. I mean, I did follow
really
most of Coco when she graduated.
Kanata. Okay, so Kanata in real life is apparently jacked as fuck. Nice. That's a good thing they mention all the time. She's really meek all the time on streams, and I guess that she's very uncoordinated. But they mentioned that after they all moved into the same house together. Coco, Suse and Kanata all lived together for a time. They tried to replace the shower head and it was rusted in place, so they went to go buy a wrench, and in the meantime, Kanata just grabbed it and twisted it off. And what the fuck? They measured her grip strength and it was 80 pounds. She just works out like a motherfucker when she's not streaming, apparently.
And she's not in the wrestling business because
she's wanting to be a cute Japanese idol girl.
Oh my God, I'm so angry right now. Speaking
there's a joke and everyone calls her Kama Gorilla.
Speaking of Japanese muscle girls, apparently there's a Japanese muscle girl maid cafe.
Hell yeah, they force feed you protein.
No, man, all the maids are fucking jacked.
Yeah, I know. No, I've seen that. They give you protein shakes and force you to work out with them.
And I'm like, why aren't you in the wrestling? Why aren't you going to All Japan and training?
Because they don't want to get hurt. And it's probably more lucrative to do that.
See, that's the other problem that bothers me, because in professional wrestling, one of the things you need to do is to take care of your opponent. Yeah, you're supposed to do moves on them, but you have to make it look like it hurts. But you can't fucking hurt them. And if that's why it's no wonder we don't actually have real athletes, female athletes in Japan anymore. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm listening to Jim Cornette. I'm gonna fucking follow his values, not all the time. In fact, there's one thing I want to talk about, a couple things wrestling related, but I want my Japanese female wrestlers to be fucking jacked and ripped and sexy, and can fucking do suplexes and power bombs and good submission holds, and blade themselves properly, like Ric Flair when he returned to NWA, and then he bladed himself as he returned.
While walking down the runway, the entranceway, he blades himself.
It's like, woo! hang on.
Woo! Ric Flair at like a wedding, just blades. He flubs his toast and just panics and blades. Woo! Again, Ric Flair's in the hospital with scares all the time, and I guarantee the Grim Reaper, Calliope coming for him, and then he just blades himself and escape, and he sells the Reaper and doesn't die, and then he waits till the Reaper leaves and then like jumps out a window.
I was expecting him to put Calliope in the figure 4 lock, and then
he bladed. I want to commission this now. I'm gonna find some cheap article. Can I have like Ric Flair in a hospital bed putting Calliope and Maury in the figure 4?
Man, I need to
I'll just tweet that to her. I want to commission that and tweet that to her.
Man, I need to make a Hololive Wrestling Federation in Fire Pro Wrestling World now.
Okay.
I already have some tag teams. Like we have the AP Express with Gura and what's her name? Botan Shishiro.
Yeah, Botan. So I'm trying to think of what
the other tag team faction I have is Calliope and Kiara, and they'll be known as the Death and Rebirth Alliance.
Yeah. Actually, I do like shipping already started with between Time and Space Girl, because they hate each other.
I was gonna. Yeah, that. I would have called them the Space-Time Continuum, or just the Continuum.
Yeah.
But
also,
I don't know if I'm gonna pair somebody who hates each other.
Yeah, Owl and Rat seem to they seem to really like each other. So I think they're friends. I think they were friends before they started streaming. Nice. It might be a Korone Okayu situation.
That's funny. There's like an animator who likes a CG animator. I forgot her name, but she's on Twitter. She makes CG animations of Hololive and all that stuff. Like she made a CG animation of Amelia driving people on the bus, and there's like segments there. She made like an animation of who's the bird?
That doesn't narrow it down.
The owl.
The
council.
The new one is Mume is her name.
I replied with a GIF, and it's a GIF of King Shark going, bird.
Good. No, I like her. She's pretty fun, and there's like during her stream, she's like kind of like the normal one, but there's a random page that has like all of her genmates' weaknesses written on it.
All I know is that she loves VHS's Evangelion.
Yes.
And I know Crony actually likes Ghost Stories, both the original and English dub.
Which, hey, that's pretty cool.
That is. I hate learning about why that dub came to existence, but it's still a fun dub to listen to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. The reason Space Girl became like my fast favorite. You know what? I think I might like her more than Rat because her anime tastes are really fucking good. Because her favorite anime is Katana Gatari, which is also my favorite.
That's fine.
And Kyoso Giga. Who the fuck remembers Kyoso Giga beside me?
Yeah, but I also want a fucking VTuber whose favorite anime are stuff like, I like the original Mobile Suit Gundam. I like Tetsuya. I like Genshiken.
Probably Korone, to be honest. Korone likes like old stuff.
If she said she loved Genshiken, I was like, oh my god, finally somebody with taste. Oh, Genshiken has like the best scene that justifies why do people jack off to animated hentai.
I need to finish Genshiken. I only watched like 3 episodes.
Keep watching.
So many anime I've just started and not finished. I gotta finish JoJo! JoJo Part 8 just ended!
I haven't finished Season 2 of Zombieland Saga, even though I only have 3 episodes, man.
Yeah, it's good. You can crank all those out. You know what I've been doing? I've been playing way too much Hades.
You know what my problem is? I've also been playing a lot of Gnosha.
Yeah. But man, I hit a weird point in Hades where I did 10 runs and got the ending of the game, and now for whatever reason I can't beat the game again. Like, no matter what I do, I keep getting the worst fucking builds and just getting destroyed by bad luck. And I feel so bad. I'm like, damn it, I used to be able to do this so easily. What the hell happened? Like, I did 4 in a row at one point. Now I'm like, oh, I gotta beat the final boss using the cosmic egg, which doesn't do anything in the final level, to get a bunch of materials. And I can't seem to consistently get to the final stage anymore, when earlier I was like, oh man, I could always get to the final boss.
I heard about Police Teacher. I actually seen like the first episode of Police Teacher. I didn't care about it.
Yeah, I heard bad.
Police Twins was so much worse.
Police Teacher. Actually, if we want to go back to Free Guy really quick, we kind of got off that a little bit faster than I would have wanted.
Alright, what about Free Guy, man?
Oh no, I just mean like there was there was one thing I kind of wish that they would state to justify a few of the references, which I really wish they said, oh yeah, that was left over from our old sponsorship deal, to justify a few things being in the movie.
Oh, that thing. I was expecting to say the opposite, like, oh, we were supposed to have that later on in the year. What the fuck?
No, that would have been totally fine. It's like, or it's a like, whoa, he found the unused collaboration weapons or something. Like, I kind of wish they would explain that so it wouldn't like it, because that scene was great, but it sort of came out of nowhere.
True. That being said, I did like the cameo from that one celebrity in that scene. Because, okay, they did that because of that deal. I'm trying to be as vague as responsible. And then they cut to an actor going, "What the shit?"
That part did make me laugh. I thought that was pretty good. I like cameos like that. I don't know why. Like little cameos are really fun like that.
Like the Brad Pitt cameo in Deadpool 2.
That one is so good! Yeah, we got Brad Pitt and he's gonna be invisible. Yeah, we got George Clooney, he's just gonna make dog barks all episode.
Titties.
Yeah. Oh, I love stuff like that when they bring in, like, some actor to, like... No, there was, Oh, I know there's a pretty big... Yeah, I forget who played the blind man in Young Frankenstein, but that was a weird one, because that was, like, one of the more famous actors in the movie.
You know, I know what you're talking about because I've seen Young Frankenstein. I fucking love that movie, but I never bothered to find out who that actor was. Who is he?
One sec. Trying to
Look
remember.
it up. Maybe
Yeah, it was Gene Hackman.
Wait, what?
It was Gene Hackman.
General Zod, Gene Hackman?
Yeah, Gene Hackman played the blind man in the woods in Young Frankenstein. Yeah. Wild.
Wait. Wait. Hold.
What? You okay?
Wait.
Okay, if you're confused about the genes, Gene Wilder played Dr. Frankenstein.
I know that. Wait. Who did Gene... No, Gene Hackman played Lex Luthor. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Gene Hackman played Lex Luthor. Sorry, I Zod.
It was
an auto
stamp that was General Zod. But
yeah.
still,
Lex Luthor.
Still, Luthor?
Yeah. Well, I think this was before he played Luthor.
Well, either way, that's all I know him for.
One sec.
He's probably
So
done
remember,
other
the movie
things, but
came out in 1978, and Young Frankenstein was from 1974. So this is before he was Lex Luthor.
still, Hackman. Luther is the only thing I know about.
Gene Hackman was mostly known for the French Connection. A lot of the conversation. Yeah, he was like sort of like a big like gangster actor.
Hmm. So let's talk about being garbage in other video games.
Oh yeah. Oh,
In Fallout
You know what?
2, do you love the fact that if you were to go to a casino, you can actually modify your inventory to where kids who pickpocket you will accidentally pull out a grenade and blow themselves up?
that
with
was the
giblets?
best. That's the best feature.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Europeans. I'm sorry you can't experience that same enjoyment of blowing little shit children up.
Fuck them kids. Just like
By the
Michael
way,
Jordan.
Did you
Yeah,
listen?
I did. I love the context of fuck them kids. It's
Okay.
so good.
Here's the thing that blows my mind about Michael Jordan. From last year to when I was a kid worshiping the guy, I thought he was generic babyface Superman this whole
No.
time in my life.
Nope.
And then when I found out that he is a literal self-destructive man who is doing this on purpose in order to better himself, in a way he parallels Vince McMahon. And as a result, I'm a fan of Michael Jordan again.
Man, Michael Jordan's the best heel.
Yeah, he's such a great heel because he would just fucking make up reasons to fucking insult, to attack you and be better than
Yeah,
you.
you would go like, I need to beat this person. Let me make up a grudge. And then he's being interviewed, and it's like, yeah, I pretended that this guy did all this to me. It's like, he didn't actually, but I still fucking hate him for it. Like, you hate him from the things you made up. He's that Twitter post of, Twitter is about inventing a man and then getting angry that you made up that man.
He literally kayfabed himself some angles.
He worked himself into a shoot.
Yes! And I'm like, oh my god, I love Michael Jordan even more now.
Yeah.
Especially the fuck them kids moments. You might as well explain to the chat.
Okay, so Fuck Them Kids was inspired by a bet that Michael Jordan had with another player. Do you remember who the other player was?
I can't remember, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, but it doesn't matter at all. Basically, another player said, "Hey, we're doing a charity event, and we want you to see, and you have to sink 3 free throws in a row, and if you miss one, you have to donate like a bunch of money to a children's to like a
no,
like an underfunded children's school or a hospital."
No. They donate a bunch of Jordans to some kid.
No. In his case, he said, "Hey, we take the bet that if you miss a single shot, that you'll donate like a bunch of Air Jordans to this children's hospital." Yeah, sure. And Jordan, without a second thought, jumped.
Objection.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't the way Pat described it. Wasn't a children's hospital because I'd be way fucked up. It was a basketball camp or something.
Oh, okay. You're right. It was an underfunded basketball camp. My bad. I thought it was a hospital for some reason. I don't know why my brain hooked the hospital. I just wanted it to be worse.
You probably thought it'd be funnier if the results.
It would be funnier because I kind of love. I don't know why.
You were
But yeah,
saying?
Michael Jordan, upon taking the bet, like, fine, if I miss a single shot, I'm donating shoes to every kid at that camp. He nailed every single shot and walked away without donating a penny. Because fuck them kids. I refuse to miss. I refuse to lose at anything. And those kids in their bare feet probably said, you know what? I still respect that. I can't even be mad. Those vagrant children with their no shoes on.
See, there's a difference between that and Bullet Bob Armstrong saying, if I can't put Jim Cornette in the hospital, I have to refund the whole stadium. Because A, he was going to put Jim Cornette in the hospital, and which he did, Which is why, if you ever watch him in SummerSlam 93 with Yokozuna and Lex Luger, that's why he's wearing the neck brace. He's wearing the neck brace because, I can't remember which move. It might have been a pile driver, but Bull Bob Armstrong put him in the hospital, and he has to wear a neck brace to sell the fact that he got injured from that match. And he even did that in the Regis and Regis and Kathy Lee show. Yeah,
Regis and Kathy.
Yeah, he keeps the kayfabe alive. Okay,
Good. Yeah.
let's talk about wrestling, dude. I love the fact that Big Al was almost convinced by Baron Corbin's segment.
Awesome. That's how you know it works.
He did a Facebook post. I think he shared like a tweet or whatever saying that Baron Corbin's like, so I had to hike my way towards the stadium, and Big Al's like, what the fuck is wrong with Baron Corbin lately? Which tells me that he actually got convinced on this thing. Okay,
that's awesome.
We're doing wrestling talk, guys. So Baron Corbin apparently in the previous pay-per-view, not SummerSlam, he lost his crown to Shinsuke Nakamura, and as a result, he rapidly turned into a homeless bum. Like when he shows up to his King Corbin entrance ring, the announcer's like, make his way to the entrance, weighing at 285 pounds, King I'm sorry, what? My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Baron Corbin. And when he said that, his King Corbin graphic disappeared and changed to the SmackDown logo. His ring entrance music suddenly disappeared, and he's all slumped. And as the weeks go by, he becomes more and more of a desperate hobo. Like, one situation, he says, I have a Corbin fund me. I just need a donation. I need to get about 100 grand to get on my feet.
That's such a good angle.
And then the week, he's like, come on, guys. I know you guys in Texas can't be as cheap as everywhere else anymore. Come on, help me out. And then the next week, he gets interviews like, no. On the same week, he's like, well, my daughter got sick because she had to eat SpaghettiOs out of a can. I can't keep up my mortgage payments. The next one he's getting interviewed, he's like, and he's like wearing a white t-shirt, but it's not properly buttoned up, and he's growing his hair out.
Oh my, I can't afford a haircut right now.
He's like,
my kid budget went away.
He's like, well, my wife and kids left me, and I can't. And I invested in Bitcoin, but I still had to borrow money from that. I got fined for a fine. Yeah, okay, shit like that. Man, Jim Cornette doesn't like this angle.
There's a Baron Corbin, the wrestler, has a gimmick right now where he's like completely disgraced and getting more and more pathetic by the week, and we're just laughing at how extreme it's gotten.
Yeah, because he's turning into a hobo.
Yeah, it's okay. I love wrestlers whose gimmick is like I'm literally a hungry fighter. I'm broke and I'm trying to make ends meet the best way I can. Like one of my favorite wrestlers who never got over, unfortunately, was El Mariachi Loco, who was the guy in Lucha Underground who his only persona is he was just a dishwasher from the next door who found out there was an underground wrestling league and brought his tip jar to the ring, set it down and wrestled, and then he would take the tip jar around getting extra cash after the match. And I'm so sad he never got over.
Oh, there was one promo where he confronts John Cena after John Cena returns, and John Cena's like, who are you? I don't know. Oh, come on, John. It's Baron Corbin? You look terrible. I know. It's like, no, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, you look pretty terrible. Like, he's begging for money all over Blaze, and Kevin Owens challenges him to a match, saying if he wins, he has to stop begging. And then he loses, and the interviewer's like, "Hey, okay, so Corbin, now that you lost, what's gonna happen?" And then he's like panting, but then he sees the Money in the Bank briefcase with Big E, and then he quickly fucking shoves him aside, takes the briefcase, and runs the fuck away because in the world of WWE, you're allowed to commit crimes.
Yes! All crime is legal. It's crime time.
But I heard in SummerSlam he actually lost his match against Big E, and I shared you this clip. When the biggest asshole of the internet tells you that you're an asshole, you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
The biggest asshole being
I was like, why the fuck is Logan Paul like in on this angle?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see where this fucking gimmick goes because it is stupid, and
I hope it keeps getting worse, like to the point where he's wrestling and at one point just goes into the audience to steal somebody's hot dog because he couldn't afford food that day.
that too. I'm expecting this gimmick. I'm
He
expecting.
comes out of the shopping cart. I live here now.
Like, I'm expecting. Oh man, I'm blanking out right now. Damn it! Why'd you have to interrupt me?
My bad.
This might turn him around to be a babyface and return to one of his previous gimmicks, but oh man, this is great so far. It's hilarious, and this is comedy wrestling done right. And I wish Death by Yeti was here, which he is not. Hey, Jojo Man. No More Heroes 3. God damn.
So here's the weird thing. Psychonauts 1 is one of my favorite games ever, but I attribute none of that to Tim Schafer, and nobody who worked on Psychonauts 1 is working on Psychonauts.
Yeah, also, fuck Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer's a hack.
Tim Schafer's a prick.
He's like, hey, everybody want to donate money to make Psychonauts 2 happen? And then he put it all on a crowdfunding site that he owns a huge stake in.
All right. So in other WWE news, Becky Lynch returned.
Oh hell yeah, I love Becky.
Here's the problem. This is how she returned. She returned by immediately beating the shit out of SmackDown champion Bianca Belair and winning the belt.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know who Bianca Belair is.
Bianca Belair was being pushed as a black babyface.
Oh god, are they gonna do that angle?
Well, I don't know if they are, but it's kind of weird. Honestly, I think she should have went to fucking Raw and stole the belt from Nikki Ash, but I heard Charlotte Flair got the belt back. Whatever. Raw's a shit show right now, but the point is, I think Bianca Belair should have just continued to be a babyface for a little bit longer. Because
I haven't been keeping up with wrestling very closely at all.
Well, I guess I can't explain to you that much, but fans are pretty enraged. Now, here's the other thing. Roman Reigns versus John Cena.
How'd that go?
Reigns won. I don't know the complete details, but guess who just showed up afterwards to challenge Reigns? And this is something that actually scares me a little bit.
The Rock?
Not The Rock. But it rhymes with
Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did hear about Brock Lesnar. Oh, I didn't know. Don't like Brock Lesnar. I don't think he had, Paul Heyman had all the charisma in that role.
That's the thing I'm afraid of.
Brock was literally the Virgil from Free Guy.
That's the thing I'm afraid of. I love Roman Reigns as a heel. I love him being the head of the table. right?
Yeah.
The thing I'm afraid of, and here's the thing, Paul Heyman will do this because the way they write Paul Heyman is that he makes him just as stupid as fucking Palpatine.
Yeah.
Is that Heyman's gonna turn on Reigns and side with Lesnar. That's the biggest thing I'm fucking afraid of. Because I don't want to see babyface Reigns because they always push him as smiling Diesel 21st century. I love Roman Reigns the way he is right now. You want to push Brock Lesnar as a babyface? Go ahead. I actually like babyface Brock from time to time. I thought he was actually pretty decent in 2003 or whatever.
I have that weird problem with Brock where I'm like, I don't want him to have any like alignment at all. I just want him to be like sort of like a gun for hire, like a wall that people bring sometimes.
That makes sense, and he does a good job doing that, but like, I just want Reigns to beat the shit out of Brock as a heel and retain the belt. Just make Reigns that much of an unstoppable force, because I fucking love Roman Reigns in the position he is right now.
I don't know what
I want Heyman to stay with Reigns.
Yeah. Oh, that would be some fun.
I don't want. Okay, I get it. John Cena returned, and it's clearly obvious after we saw everything that it was here to put Reigns over. I'm hoping they do the same with Lesnar, and then not Ryback because he fucking sucks and he should retire.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't even know Ryback was still going. I was.
No, he's on Twitter complaining about shit. He's complaining about WWE, and he put up a poll saying, "What wrestling company should I go to?" And for some reason, he put retirement as an option, and guess what got the most votes?
Retirement.
Exactly.
So
nobody likes Ryback. Nobody.
I always get Ryback seems like they like. Okay, there was two experiments. One created Randy Orton, and the other one created Ryback. And Randy Orton was the success, and Ryback was the colossal failure.
Well, the Randy Orton experiment makes sense because he was built up from OVW during its glory days, alongside John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Dave Bautista.
I will never not love the Legend Killer gimmick because it was just Randy Orton going around beating up old men.
True, and those old men now work at AEW.
Of course!
So, expect Bray Wyatt to be in AEW soon. Because I know he's going to be there. As what? I don't know. But I know Bray Wyatt has the charisma to do something interesting there. Speaking of, please, I don't think I linked you this. Probably Al linked you this because he linked me this.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the big thing that everyone's talking about in AEW Rampage last Friday?
Oh, yeah. CM Punk.
CM Punk returned?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was good.
Yeah, no, I heard. I saw people like reacting to his promo and they were saying it was pretty damn. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Pikmin 4 came out like wait, was Pikmin 4 in it? I feel crazy. Yeah, I thought Pikmin 4 came out.
3.
Oh, Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 got re-released on oh yeah, Pikmin 3 got released on Switch. That's what.
Alright, so anyways. Sorry, I have been paying attention to the chat long enough because
yeah, so I'm trying to pay attention to the chat one.
But at the same time, I'm passionate about this conversation. So CM Punk shows up. Well, he doesn't show up specifically, and this is the reason why I played that SNES mix of Cult of Personality at the pre-show, is that music played, everyone, oh my god, dude.
They probably lost their shit.
Alright, here's the thing. I DVR'd AEW Rampage But then when I got home, I shit you not, AEW on their official YouTube channel just fucking upload his ring entrance and his promo there.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason why I would tune in to fucking watch it. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch that. But yeah, the crowd was fucking deafening once Cult of Personality started playing, and then CM Punk walks in, and he's really happy. He's, you know, shaking some hands, giving some high fives. He dives into the crowd. He dives into one part of the crowd, which is pretty dangerous. Not dangerous as in John Lennon dangerous, but dangerous as in, guys, there's still a pandemic going on. The last thing CM Punk needs to get is COVID, especially the angle he set
vaccinated. I guess he's fine. 'Cause I guess even if you get COVID while you're vaccinated, like it's really get fucking vaccinated. Get vaccinated. I will go outside suplex motherfuckers till they get vaccinated.
All right. Well, still, there's some breakthrough cases. I mentioned my brother catching it, but
Oh yeah, and he's vaccinated.
and yeah, he was fully vaccinated. But so
Did it hit him that badly, or was it like pretty quick?
we were worried about him because he was overweight, and you know, COVID fat shames.
Yep.
But he managed to pull through.
Okay.
But yeah, CM Punk shows up, cuts a really good promo about how he's been gone for 7 years. Now here's the thing that's interesting, and it's causing some debates. He takes off his sweater and reveals his iconic white shirt with the black stars and the red cross on pose, saying "best in the world," etc., etc., which is good. That's fine. It's iconic of him. And best in the world. That's what Daniel Bryan was referred to in New Japan. So there's probably going to be a future angle there, which I'm pretty excited about.
Love Daniel Bryan.
He cuts a promo while sitting down, which is
Pipe bombing.
Yeah, the man, he started sitting down. Crowd got the thing got different again. Here's the funny thing: he was talking about working Ring of Honor in 2005, and then he stopped, and now he's back wrestling in AEW. He skipped the entire WWE tenure all the way through. Now,
good for him.
Here's how I interpret it when I saw that promo. Because a company like World Wrestling Entertainment doesn't want to call themselves a wrestling company. No, they want to be known as to avoid
sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment. That's why he skipped over saying that. Some people are getting butthurt because, oh, well, what about your contributions working with The Undertaker or whatever, Rey Mysterio, blah, 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 blah.
But the way he left the company was not on good terms. I mean, probably
exactly.
They probably didn't mention it for that reason.
See, early on in the promo, you said he had a miserable experience.
Yeah.
He didn't leave on positive terms. Why would he mention that? And if he did mention it, he would fucking bury WWE. And to be honest, I don't want to hear that because AEW kind of sucks too, and I want them to get good. And CM Punk has the potential to get AEW good.
Yeah.
Not Chris Jericho, that fat fucking schlub. Jesus Christ, man. Like, oh my God. And everything Chris Jericho touches, he disintegrates, like poor MJF.
Really? MJF was doing great too.
No, but he had to do musical numbers and this overlong.
That's not an MJF thing. What the hell? Why would you book?
And this overlong angle with Jericho's faction and the 5 labors of Jericho. No, all that sucks. All that sucks.
I mean, like, MJF should be the guy who like gets on Jericho's bad side because he refuses to do any of that shit.
I don't know what's going on, man. To be honest, I do want to see Punk versus Jericho, but I want to see a good storyline behind it. Which, by the way, I've been listening to a book called Hardcore History, which is basically an ECW biography, and it has quotes from the Raven. And the more I listen to those quotes from the Raven, the more I love and respect that guy, dude.
Oh yeah, Raven and his flock.
Raven, yeah. See, that's the thing. I didn't watch a whole lot of ECW during that time, so the only
No. Or WCW.
well, yeah. Raven's flock was from WCW. That being said, he said, people told me not to watch ECW because it's garbage wrestling, but when I watched it, I was actually entranced because of the storylines. Here's the thing, I'm more of a story guy. I want the week-to-week booking to make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Hogan versus Andre in WrestleMania 3
Amazing.
was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Andre was in a state where he could barely wrestle, but it's one of the most famous matches ever.
Because week 1, Hogan gets a trophy, and then Andre congratulates him and gives him a handshake, but he squeezes really hard, and Hogan's like, oh, that's weird. Week 2, same place, Piper's Pit. Andre gets a trophy. It's a little bit smaller, and he wants to make a speech for the audience, but then Hogan goes up and fucking takes the mic from him and does it for him. And then Andre's like, and then walks off and puts the trophy away. Everyone assumed that he was doing it out of generosity because he was that generous of a person. But in reality, Hogan was just being an egotistical asshole. Now, modern day audiences would probably see it that way. Here's how week 3 turns it around. Week 3 on Piper's Pit, Andre the Giant shows up. But he shows up with Bobby the Brain Heenan. And if you side with Bobby the Brain Heenan, you're basically siding with Satan himself. So everyone immediately booed Andre. And then Hogan's like, Andre, what's going on? I thought we were friends. And then Bobby's like, you are a fucking asshole. You are a selfish asshole, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Andre gets so...
Yeah, I know that, bro. I thought we were friends.
Yeah. And then week 4... and then the following week, I believe, is Piper goes, hey, are you going to fight Andre? Are you going to take on someone who is your mentor, your friend? And then Hogan's like, yes! That's the storyline build-up. Yeah. Another example would be the build-up to the NWO. Week 1, Razor Ramon shows up and he's like, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Now, where's Billionaire Ted? Where's the Nacho Man? Ooh, is this
Billionaire
the best time you got? Yeah. And then week 2, he shows up, and then all of a sudden Diesel shows up, and he's like, well, look at... I love storyline build-ups like that. You didn't get that with Jericho and the Pinnacle, that's for sure. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's that fucked up, man. But it doesn't matter. As long as you don't do enough flips for Dave Meltzer, he'll give you 5 stars. Dave Meltzer, a guy that normal wrestling fans don't know who the fuck that asshole is. Because I didn't until Eric Bischoff started shit-talking him.
I hear about Eric Meltzer all the time, but I can never pinpoint who he is. What's his position again?
He's like the head of the Wrestling Observer, which is a magazine.
I hear him get referenced all the time and stuff, but I never looked into who he is.
Well, considering that you don't know who he is, that tells you whatever. But whatever. He panders to fucking smarks.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, but because I was watching. Yeah, because I was watching Hololive all day, I didn't get a chance to watch the new OSW video. It's like a 4-minute retrospective on like the title belt changing hands.
For,
What was?
What's OSW?
The old school wrestling wrestling reviews. They do like a podcast type. Well, they always call it a video podcast, but they go and they do like hour-and-a-half long videos on like pay-per-views as part of a storyline, and they're doing the Ultimate Warrior and WCW is like a 4-part series right now.
Why would you spend 4 parts on that terrible angle?
Wait, what?
Why would you spend 4 parts on that horrifying angle and match?
Because we want to go into every aspect of it and why it doesn't work. Like,
alright, you win. I'm interested in OSW reviews now. I want to hear
every what I recommend? Video I recommend: Halloween Havoc 1999, the episode with the Yeti.
Oh, I thought that was earlier than 99. That was 99?
No, 95.
Okay. I was about to say,
but
because...
like, let's see what their episodes are. Episode 1 was Heroes of Wrestling. Oh my God, Heroes of Wrestling.
Wait, is that the one where Jake the Snake Roberts was fucking drunk as hell?
That is lowest. Yep.
See, here's the thing. During the Grizzly Smith episode, Dark Side of the Ring, not during it, but after it, when Jim and Brian reviewed it, Brian says, hey, you want to do an episode of Heroes of Wrestling? Go right ahead. And I'm like, wait, there's more to it than Jake the Snake Roberts?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on with Heroes of Wrestling. Heroes of Wrestling was a shit show from start to finish.
I am super big excite now.
Okay, you know what? No, I will recommend that. Watch the OSW review on Heroes of Wrestling. It is it's hour 29 minutes long. It's they basically do Plinkett reviews of wrestling pay-per-views.
Heroes of Wrestling was the most disappointing thing since my daughter. Now, one more time. Speaking of regular media.
No, so I think one of my favorite. They have the Golden Nogger Awards every year because they reference the Nogger ice cream all the time.
Oh.
And they have a rule that if you win the same award 3 years in a row, the award is then named after you. So the Hulk Hogan Cunt of the Year award is one of the most prestigious awards they have.
Damn. Okay. Speaking of Red Letter Media and the awards, apparently Linkara fucking dunked on Red Letter Media and his Star Trek reviews.
Ever.
Yeah, he fucking insulted him twice. Like, he mentioned, oh, I'm gonna do reviews without saying what's wrong with your face. But the other thing I'm gonna bring up is he got fucking fake butthurt over him saying that black people don't watch Star Wars because if you remember his episode 2 review.
In context, the thing was like, why did they cast Samuel L. Jackson in the movie? Like, because like. It's like it was clearly to appeal to fans of Samuel L. Jackson who would not be in Star Wars' wheelhouse because marketing execs said,
to appeal to the urban market, which is
that's what he was referencing. He was referencing shitty marketing rather than actually saying black people don't watch Star Wars. He even said like, and I'm not saying black people don't watch Star Wars, they do, but network execs don't think that.
Yeah, and apparently Louis Lovehog, the most bitter piece of shit who can't fucking take it.
The bad generator.
Life. And I know
everyone else has like moved on so much, and he's bitter all the time that like Oni Place dunks on him constantly.
Yeah, and he can't take Oni Place insults, but Doug Walker can.
Doug Walker fucking Christian loves when Oni Place insults him.
Fuck, Oni Place, insult the shit out of me, a YouTube nobody.
Yeah.
You know,
do it.
If one of those guys, if one of those guys gets into a rabbit hole and watch my earlier content and decide to make jokes about me, bring up my fucking fat fetish.
Hey,
Sure,
hey.
you know what? I'll take it.
Hey, man, you're no Guptil.
No. Uh,
Who is? Not even Guptil could live up to Guptil.
Look, I embrace my kinks because my kinks aren't that creepy. I mean, I'm not asking to jerk off in front of people like Louis C.K., which that would bring me to my other thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
So, to anyone who has a Spotify account or to anyone on YouTube, Louis C.K. put his 2020 special Sincerely on there.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm not on YouTube.
And guess what? I strongly recommend it.
Regardless of anything, I still think Louis C.K. is like one of the most talented comedians of the past 40 years.
I love this post fuck up Louis C.K. like the way I like Baron Corbin. Like we talk about the Baron Corbin bum ass angle, I like how Louis C.K. is like, so I have to eat at restaurants alone while people flip me off from across the room.
Well, that's because they think he's Pat.
I went to France because I need to leave the country. I would have left to another planet if we had one of those. And I did stand up at Poland because Poland was the only country that would actually accept me taking work.
Oh my god! I listened to a little bit of stand-up. I should listen to the whole thing because I do love stand-up. Oh, Jojo, man, we don't feel like getting into that one.
I'm telling you, man. And here's the thing. Apparently, he's going to perform in Madison Square Garden, which is going to cause some serious tisms.
Yeah, oof. That sounds like it's going to be interesting.
But I am all in favor for Louis to just go there. Because
I want Louis to do the Philadelphia rant at Madison Square Garden. I want that equivalent.
He's probably not going to, but like I said, I like this post-Garb-Age Louis C.K. thing that he's doing because...
Yeah. I heard some of his takes that were like recorded in a comedy club, but like I think it was when he was a lot more bitter. I think it was like right after it happened, and like, oh, that wasn't really that funny because it just feels like he's lashing out against like everyone. But like maybe like after if it's settled a bit and he's talking about how his life has changed, like that might be good material. But for those who don't know, Louis C.K. got like everything. He got like all of his projects canceled, and nobody would hire him because women came out and mentioned he was never really that coy about this, but his fetish is jerking off in front of women. And a few women came out and said, yeah, he was like more forceful than usual, and like we didn't have an out to say no when he did. So it's like, okay, it's very gray area, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Which is weird because he actually asked, and they said
yes. But they said yes, but they said they felt scared to say no, which Louis C.K. doesn't seem like a very threatening individual.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know how situations are or whatever.
This is why in his stand-up he says, hey, if you ever ask a woman, hey, can I jerk off in front of you? And they say yes. Follow it up with, are you sure? And if they still say yes, don't do it. That's literally what he says. Just don't do it.
Don't fucking do it.
And I remember there was another stand-up show he did. Somebody fucking guerrilla filmed this. And he mentions like, have you lost so much money you started laughing? I lost a lot of money. I lost money. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I lost $17 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. I grew up with guidance counselors constantly telling me if there's a grown-ass man who's telling you to do some weird, creepy, uncomfortable things, you need to be comfortable with saying no. Just say no. That's my thing. I don't know. Just say no. Okay? I'm not
say no
a
to
kinky
most
person.
stuff.
I don't like a whole lot of kinky shit. Yes, I like seeing fat chicks. Yes, I like seeing them eat. Yes, I like to massage your blubber. But I don't. That's it. You know. If that fat chick told me, "Can I be on?"
What I say is what you get.
If that fat chick say, "Hey, can I shit on your chest?" I'm like, I'll be like, "Ew, that's disgusting." No. You need to say no. You need to get the message across. Women need to tell men how uncomfortable they feel. Also, vice versa.
Yes. We say that's no good. Like, you know what? Yeah, I agree, Joe.
No good.
Oh my god. Okay. I hope that I definitely agree with Pat. I hope the second Sonic movie doubles down on the memes. Like, I want Sonic at least at one point to go, "That's no good."
Man, oh, we need to talk about that.
Oh god, if Tails sits on a bench at any point in the movie, the universe is going to implode.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay.
It's really, really bad.
No, my point. The other thing I want to talk about is who they got to play Knuckles.
Yes. No, Idris Elba, one of the most smooth voiced motherfuckers ever.
AKA the actor who played Bloodsport, one of my favorite characters in the Suicide Squad, alongside King Shark.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Idris Elba's great.
I fucking love Bloodsport. And
I love all my friends like coming out and saying and just saying the it just going like, you know what, I'll admit it, I always wanted to fuck Knuckles, and then I'm like, yeah, Knuckles is the only member of the Sonic universe who fuckles.
I'm excited
Yeah, okay.
anyways because Knuckles.
Okay, I'll explain it in a few words. Bench Knuckles is a meme that is cropped out from a lolly hentai.
Don't go into further detail than that.
That's the only detail I'm going into. But it is like the only meme that is that it's just a zoom in of Tails' face on a bench. And it's like, Tails on a bench. What is he waiting for? And it's just a dumb meme like that.
All right. So, anyways, if they're gonna make a Ugandan Knuckles reference,
They better not.
Well, here's how I would have done it if I was the director. Remember the character? I think his name was Crazy Charlie.
Oh yeah, his drawing of Knuckles will be that.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Your art's got better, but still doesn't look like anything, man.
He goes, "Look, I'm telling you, I found another creature. He looks like this, and
That'd be great.
It's that fucking round-shaped Knuckles that the Ugandans appropriate." And everyone goes,
that would be good. That would be the way to do it.
And everyone goes, "Wow, Charlie, your artistic skills are actually getting really good. That looks amazing."
Yeah.
Everyone's distracted by the fact that he said, "Hey, I witnessed another creature." You know, stuff like that. That's all. I just want to see that image of Ugandan Knuckles, because I don't give a shit about the way or anything like that. I just like that fucking design of Knuckles.
Yeah, no, that it does look very. I did lose my shit at the Sonic drawing. That was so good. God, if anybody says let's go out and zap to the extreme, the world is over.
All right, let's see if I can actually attach my Elgato without blowing shit up.
Oh, I don't know. There was something I wanted to bring up, which is two things that I was really hyped for this weekend. I think last week was well, first off, last week, fucking Jacko.
See, I was gonna ask you why she's redheaded, but Castle Super Beast answered that question.
Yeah, in a way that pissed off Wooly.
And the thing is, she kind of reminds me of Platinum, the pedo bait.
Yeah,
that's a character from Blaze Blue.
I don't know. Have you seen what Okay, I don't remember. Have you seen what Platinum looks like in her adult form? Like before she was like a trapped in a child's body.
I think she looked almost the same except older and wearing
Yeah.
glasses. My point is that Blaze Blue rips off of Guilty Gear all the fucking time.
Same company.
Yeah, but still. It's the reason
Actually,
why I couldn't finish Blaze Blue's story.
Blaze Blue's story's a mess.
Yeah. But Guilty Gear though.
Guilty Gear's great.
See, I was gonna ask, why did she went from white hair to red hair? And it's like, oh, okay.
Aria, yeah. But okay, but can we talk about the best thing that came from that? Is everyone online started trying to imitate the Jacko crouch.
That is. Is that where she's crouching, but she's like sticking her ass out?
Yeah, she's doing like the flit. She's doing like a weird like splits, and her ass is sticking up really high. You know what? Potemkin does the same crouch. Actually, his ass sticks up quite a bit. But yeah, everyone started trying to imitate the Jacko crouch when Jacko got announced. There's a lot of tweets of people doing it. Al did the fucking Jacko crouch today.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, no, he went to Ren Fair, and they were doing a Jacko Crouch challenge at the pub, and he did it. He's like, I actually did pretty good, I think, and the band put it on their Twitter, or at least they're supposed to soon. He's gonna probably share it when they do.
I've never been to a Renaissance fair. I don't know if I ever will.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just live a very boring life, if you actually know me.
Ren Fair, I think you love the Ren Fair.
So,
Other thing
so the Delta variant wouldn't fucking be a hindrance to me like the rest of the memes. And
Other thing that happened. Yo, did you see the new Hell of a Boss?
oh, no, I don't. Is it good?
It's so fucking good.
How good are we talking?
It has it looks like final episode trigger animation for a fight scene.
Ooh,
There's a really, really good, like, extended fight scene that is amazing. Like, there's a reason it took, like, 5 months to make this episode, or however long it.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah,
trying
Truth
to
Seeker.
charge my PlayStation controller. Like I told you before, I'm getting back into watching the anime Keijo. Is that
Nice.
the
Oh,
anime
yeah.
where people beat the shit out of each other out of their tits and asses? And I say,
Yeah.
it is, because it's a
Bet.
fucking, it's a feminist progressive film show. Because everyone's tough, nobody's talking about dating boys. There are different body types. There's a muscle girl and there's a fat chick that
Yep.
I'd be interested in.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on titties.
Honestly, the localized names for the attacks are so. Gate of Bootymon is the coolest shit ever.
I know I heard of butt cannon. Let's see if this works.
Oh no, yeah, the vacuum butt cannon is the special move that will break your hips if you do it wrong. And you have to have like the perfect symmetry to.
Hang on
Oh.
a second. Just
What?
I'm just trying to get my fucking Elgato working.
Oh, what are you putting on?
The game I advertised originally. The game that
Cool.
makes you be garbage.
I'm just gotta be garbage. Embrace the garbage.
Nope.
Way better than the Age of Aquarius is the Garb-Age. Oh fuck! I really want to cook some garlic bread.
Well, that was weird.
I don't know. I just have a craving for garlic bread, and I have some garlic bread in the. Oh man, I'm trying to. Yeah, no, the new episode of Hello Boss was great. Say anything else? Oh yeah, there's the the tunnel. Grit.
Yeah. Hang on.
God, I want to play more Hades too, but every time I play Hades, I'm up way. And I need to continue Monster Hunter Stories. I think there was a regular Monster Hunter Rise update.
Yeah.
And not much else going on in a lot of games. But the games I should really get. I need to play the Neo World Ends with You.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. But I still need to finish Treasure Coast Steel 4. I need to finish shit. I need to yeah, mighty. What about this? What if we call it this?
Darkness.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh, capture cards.
Yeah.
Did I send you that image of Ina and Amelia as Wario and Waluigi?
You might have, but I can't remember. Hang on a second.
I'll send you.
Why do I have this on again?
Okay, I really need to watch the Hollow Council collaboration video because I guess they made a tier list and Mumi is her own tier chart. I need to find if that is the top or the bottom.
You gotta be kidding me. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay, that's a really weird pun. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not a tier chart. It's see you later, but see Mumeter. It's really weird. It's a really forced pun. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. There's some fucking lore. Okay, I really need to watch this fucking stream. Because apparently they had a stealth debut. Okay, that sounds crazy.
Huh.
Like, they legitimately have, like, another VTuber in the collaboration stream that made their debut, like, immediately after, and they activated their Twitter right then. I'm willing to give a Weapon X series a shot. I'm not really a big fan of Wolverine, to be honest.
But he's the best at what he does.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually like main characters of things, and Wolverine was always kind of designated main character, so I always found him less interesting than characters like Gambit or Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler. He was always my favorite.
Well, the reason why I like Gambit is because he's
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 from your neck.
He's from New Orleans,
Y'all
where he belongs.
Bon appetit. Is there like you have an explanation for what the fuck the Cajun accent even is?
It's a it's redneck French. That's the most
Okay, that
basic
makes-
term I have.
Okay, French is French the most like bastardized language because I see so many weird accents come out of French, like the fact that Quebecois French and France French sound so different. They usually just end up speaking English to each other because they can't understand each
Maybe. Can't say for sure.
other. Yeah. I don't know. I only speak a half a language, so my English is shitty.
Alright, got it working. Got my PS4. Anyways, as promised in the stream, this is a style choice. I'm sorry. One of these days, we need to turn into VTubers ourselves.
Yes. I hope they look like shit. So, you want to know something weird? I did not realize Kana from Master Blaster Zero was a character from that, and I thought she was a VTuber the first time I saw her.
Huh.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know what
the.
you're talking about, but okay.
I will send you a picture of Kana because she has one of the most striking visual designs I've ever seen.
Wow, no one gives a shit about us. Other than Carnage and Kingdom
What else
Hearts
is-
Freak.
What else is new? One.
Nah, I love pro wrestling. And while that Baron Corbin segment is
Here's
hilarious, I want wrestling to be serious and dangerous.
Yeah. I tend to like the goofier stuff, but yeah.
No, I want some serious athleticism.
I like serious athleticism, but I still like it combined with goofy storylines. Like I did love Lucha Underground from what I watched. I thought that was like the best. Like that was some of the best technical wrestling I'd seen.
I just remember at a time in high school I did like an article comparing sports of wrestling, boxing, and MMA, and everyone's like, "Why do people like wrestling? It's fake." And
Yeah, it's more entertaining than MMA because just like, hey, I've got you on the
see,
ground.
If
I'm gonna.
I had that knowledge, I would have used it. But deep down, I just want to fucking choke these people out with a fucking piano wire. How much I hated them.
Yep, I will send you a picture of what Kana looks like. It is a striking, weird design. Like plant waifu.
Oh wow. It's too loud. Hang on. There we go. Titties.
Yeah.
Do you slap them? No.
Watermelon booby waifu.
I don't even remember what I'm doing. But that's okay,
Well,
because I play as a hobo
let's
at
find out.
Cup.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it?
Can I pay you with this check?
You must be joking.
No.
You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check? This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the...
Yeah, I personally didn't watch Willie's playthrough on this game because I kind of want to experience it myself, just like blind.
I'm gonna take a risk here. Hang on a second.
Though I did listen to the spoiler cast, but it was all stuff I had like no context for. And novelty check.
Alright, I turned on the stream for you so you can actually watch it live as I play.
That's
So you don't have to experience the delay.
Damn you, Fat Everard. Your novelty check is useless.
You can cash it in at the local freight near the harbor gate, though it might not be enough to cover it.
A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
It's not loading for me. Or
It's not? Shit. I've seen something here at the Warlingart. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
I got a picture. Oh, damn it.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're
He looks
big
like a.
shit.
He still
But
looks like
they're
a
good
guy from the
customers.
Whitest
They
Kids
place
you
big
know.
orders and always
I don't
pay
know the
on
particular
time.
actor's name, but if you ever seen skits from the Whitest Kids you know, which you should, because
Yes.
one of the main
I've seen a
stars passed away a couple weeks ago.
yeah, we were talking about that.
He looks like that dude.
He does. I was just gonna say that.
Occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Oh, how do we find him?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Dart. I saw another thing at the world.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes.
Whatever. Ooh, I've never been here before. Let's go wreck shit up and be garbage people.
Yeah. Time to be a piece of shit.
Be garbage.
I love how garbage your character looks. Like, he looks like a scumbag. God, Rat. I love the, like, appearance they give all of your stats.
Occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As
So
you
what's your
see,
biggest stat?
he nods toward the table.
I
and
can't
says
remember.
something in a complete
Okay. Do you remember what stat talks to you the most, at least?
It might be strength related. I don't know. I just remember doing a second playthrough. Because we did one playthrough last week on a Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was playing 80.
And I did a second playthrough. And I tried to min-max the stats. But it turns out if you did it that way, you could still get an early game over. Which I did with the
Oh,
union
no.
worker.
Oh,
So-
yep, that'll happen. I like that as early game overs, though. It's a fun touch.
I mean, yeah, but also...
It must be his name. Garanzi Quebec. Sounds representative.
Mr. Quebec, I'm here on official police
The
business.
man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Oh, wow. That actually healed my morale. That's awesome.
Oh, yes! You need that for stuff.
That's the thing that cost me the game over.
You had no morale left.
Yeah. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
What is it in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
I'm gonna challenge him and say no.
I'm gonna challenge him to a duel.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the union.
I can relate to that so painfully.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed.
Cause that's
Turn
what
it
I
up
drink.
with an ounce of something.
Oh,
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Should I be a piece of shit or should I try to tone it down?
Nope. Embrace the Garb-Age.
Alright, then I say nod.
Yeah, electrochemistry.
He smiles.
Hey,
nodding
maybe electrochemistry doesn't always have.
half a bottle of vodka.
Oh no!
I leveled up!
He snaps.
Yes! Vodka's good for you! God, don't put that image in my head of Kai Kisk and Sora together. That sounds awful.
Grazie. Well, I don't know if I should
But-
taste test it or...
Yeah, I saw it on the...
Should I
Yeah.
taste test it?
Probably a good idea.
Alright, I'll take the risk. Fuck it. It'll be
I am
more
very
fun.
much like one of those people who, if somebody's passing around booze at like any event, I'd be like, "Yo, give me some." Like, I went to a music festival, and like somebody was walking around with a giant Viking filled with something, and I'm like, "Yeah, give me some of that." I chugged a bunch. Don't know what was in it, but it felt good.
Grazie. Could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and chattering away in his language.
Electrochemistry may not have may not always have your best interests in mind, but he always runs a compelling argument.
Got some
Seems like the best guy to
impressive
hang out with.
Hold on. Alright, next choice. You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Well, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Flex those biceps. Nobody wants food from a fucking limp sissy.
Nobody wants food from a skinny manlet.
With a prominent dimple lock, it's painted blue.
I'm assuming this is the fucking
The
freezer.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. The door stands silent, unmoved by your words.
Anyways, I leveled up, so
Hell yeah. Yeah.
let's see how I can level up.
More vodka. I mean, hey, you want to like cover one of your weaknesses, or you want to make one of your strengths stronger?
I have no idea because I don't know how everything goes.
It tell you on like your stats.
True, but it's only when I interrogate shit in the game.
If you're, it depends like how your playstyles work. Like what roles have you like done really bad on? Better. Inland Empire's a really cool one. Oh, you put a lot into Shivers.
Wait, I did? Because I didn't put anything in Shivers. I
Yeah,
just...
wait. Oh, now I'm reading it wrong. Or wait, am I?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay, no. Shivers is high because your physique is high. That makes sense. Half-Light seems good. Yeah, Half-Light. Just be pure instinct. I've heard Shivers is just great because it leads to like an amazing. Inland Empire seems like a fun one because like that's where wacky shit happens. Oh yeah, not that audible.
Inland Empire.
Empire. So yeah, it's under your psyche. I guess authority is like pretty useful, but if you get too much of it, you become fascist.
I think I hold on.
But if you have too little, like you're just the world's walking mat, doormat, and deal with anything.
All right, so I put one stat into Inland Empire and another into Half-Light.
It's good to me.
All right, here we go. Shit. What time is it?
Yeah, Inland Empire hunches gut feeling.
It's only fucking, it's 2 in the afternoon. Fuck. We can still do shit, can we?
Well, yeah, you can do all the shit.
Oh, I'm hardly audible? Fuck them titties.
Yeah, I just said that. I always sound kind of good, even though I'm pretty damn far away from my microphone usually. I'm thinking about moving my setup to my office. But I did not feel it today.
I don't know. I'm trying to limit the background noise. Thank you, Finn, for pointing out the audio problems. Which, by the way, Chronica,
Yeah.
the time VTuber, she was actually muted for a whole minute.
Oh, I remember that. There was this moment where I think there was like a moment where where Sana said, "I miss your voice" or something like that.
Anyways, let's talk to this fucking paraplegic.
Oh no! Don't treat him as bad as the Mythbreakers did when they fucking stole. Oh wait, no! It was a homeless guy, not a paraplegic. My bad. I swear they did some with a wheelchair too, but no, that was when they stole a homeless guy's shopping cart. And that was their base of operations for that session.
Sweetie needs money. Will Sweetie get money?
What?
Yep.
When do you get your next paycheck?
Honestly, I don't know, but let's hear what my inner thoughts say.
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw. Someone unpromoted alcohol man. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh no, I'm so
Not until my chances are higher. At least. Fuck. 2:30 p.m.? Can't do shit. A cult of personality.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This game really wants you to be a dickhead.
I mean, I do, but I need to level up those stats to beat.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I need to ask. I need to ask my friend Matt. I need to ask Magus. Hey, in Baldur's Gate, can you actually be a dickhead in the game? And he'll be like, well, what do you mean? It's like, just not be a villain, but just be garbage.
Yeah, no. Remember, Pat's dream is the super dickery game, where you can play as like a really powerful superhero and just inconvenience everyone and be a dick.
Like, I have a friend who wants to do a playthrough of Fallout 3, and he wants to do every bad action, including, and this is not an option in the game, but if it was, he wants to piss in fucking water bottles and give them to fucking starving, thirsty people.
Yeah, no, that unfortunately, that is not a thing in the game, and I don't think there's a mod for that. I think my favorite mod thing ever is the one where you can cannibalize a baby. Like the baby that is the key to the cure in the pit.
You know what's really fucked up?
What?
In Divinity Original Sin 2,
Great game.
Yeah, which I think I need to do a backup starter campaign on that.
I need to do that too, because the one time I played it was with a complete shitbag who ruined time.
But the elves in that game.
Oh, they're creepy.
Oh, they're
Like,
cannibals. You can actually eat limbs and learn skills. From
I remember
doing
that.
so.
That was fucking weird.
That's awesome.
I did love that, like, when you're hanging out with a Fane, that zombie guy, that like you had to get somebody's face for him to wear. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna be let into this town because I'm a skeleton. It's like, so you think we can get me a face to wear? You got to get the face carving night.
Story
Yeah,
progression.
I completely forgot about that with the elves eating limbs to gain memories. I remember the weird blood man.
Wait, hang on. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape visitor on the carpet or the weird suitcase in the hat rack or the pot plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. You know what? Because I like Kim so much, I'm gonna try to be nice with him. I'm sorry for this.
No problem.
I'm sorry for not being a dick, audience. I just like Kim.
Yeah, they tried to build.
Yes, I am chaos incarnate. None can stop my mischief. Also me, but I don't want to pick the rude option in the game to hurt the NPC feeling.
I didn't have that problem with Knights of the Old Republic, but with Kim, it's a weird situation.
Yeah. Sorry for this.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shout being turned over. Somewhere inside.
I really like the detective side. It's the mud chops.
Everybody
Did you decide what kind of cop you are yet?
No.
Okay, so you haven't decided to be a hobo cop? or dirty, gory cop?
I mean, that's one of the skill options, but I don't know if I equipped it or not because of the multiple playthroughs.
Gotcha.
Am I seriously that hardly audible? Hang on a second.
Maybe
It's
I'm
kind of
just loud as
weird
fuck.
because my stream is barely picking up background noise.
Yeah, I don't know. Ugh.
The door does
Look.
not
Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
Still no answer. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. As you hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by the hand. This door can only be opened as you hold the metal. Still nothing. The lieutenant, you should punch a fucking hole in it.
Oh, damn you, Half-Light. Telling me to do horrible things.
You slam your fist into the vinyl.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
The door sits sturdily in the frame, and your fist burns. This is all a very good, normal thing to do. Not to mention, great exercise.
Stop that.
Alright, fine, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to progress the time. Titties.
I should have James. Sir.
Fuck it. Let's talk with my partner.
Yes? What do you want?
How far are you in? Oh, you're day 1. Okay, you're not far at all.
Yep.
Yeah, you said you kept restudying, so. Oh, and you got the early game over.
I'm afraid you and I are a pissing competition.
Hmm.
You don't know. I assumed you were the early. That's good. Better still than an imbecile copper. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time, lad. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the vehicle. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Literally anything about it? I can't remember a single thing.
Oh,
Maybe you can tell me what
oh,
you
talking.
did to help me narrow it down a bit.
I
Cop off. Yo, we having a cop off!
Oh wow, a download happened in the background. I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
Damn it, Kim.
The RCM emergency desk received a report about a security guard who was found armed in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Illinois Rice Hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to
I mean, hey, it's not as good as that time the best friends were playing,
the caller did not
yeah, we're playing,
use the word
oh god, Parasite Eve and Arcana Heart downloaded in the background.
workers in the logistics company White Lines. I was told we should approach the death.
That's probably my favorite moment of like that of the entire careers was them losing their shit over Arcane Heart or the Shadow the Hedgehog. Where Wooly and where Wooly and Liam are just like trolling Matt super hard. What are you talking about? This game's amazing.
A security guard worked on some sort, hired by White Lines. This was just here 6 Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why do we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves immediately. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's
If I'm like out of food at my house, I should be shopping.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've studied executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. And Carver is the killer. Good.
Chops.
Hey, hi, hello, in Marino. What's up?
Hi, Leo. Oh, the hell?
No, I hear you. What's up, man?
What?
Can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just confused. Yeah, because the game just turned off and everything.
Yeah, I disabled it.
Oh, okay. Well, you gonna turn it in, or?
Not entirely. I just want to do another garbage game.
Oh, okay.
Well,
A game
here's
where
the
you are garbage, or a game that is garbage?
game where you can be garbage. I don't. The question is, can you be garbage in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, yeah.
You
Huge
can?
garbage in Gate. That game's very open-ended. Yeah, that's like the issue I have with Fallout 3 is that I don't like the morality system because there's no room for like ambiguity and it's like not that creative. Like I always love when you find creative ways to be an awful. Like every video by Let's Game It Out is glorious in the ways he finds that he can just commit atrocities. Like shoplifting an entire economy and becoming a millionaire when he found out he could detonate fish, create resources out of it. Yeah, also the time he made a tech startup company, and they made so much money that he bought out every other company in the top 100 and then liquidated his entire company, thereby deleting the entire internet. I recommend Let's Game It Out. It's a great channel.
Let's Game It Out. Got it.
Yeah, Let's Game It Out. I can send you the video of him deleting the entire internet, because that's one of my favorites.
Go right ahead. Maybe now's a good time to end this stream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired and hungry right now. I slept awful last night because the cat had really bad zoomies, and I don't know what she did, but she's throwing up a lot today. I think she's overate.
Well, I don't have much. I hope to catch you guys later.
All
right. With that said, this is Thirststream signing out.
Twilithan signing off.
Hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Good night.